Good morning. So today we are in JFK and I'm so excited. We just got back to New York and I'm going to show you how to get from JFK into Midtown Manhattan using the AirTrain and then the Long Island Railroad and then most likely the actual subway, aka the train, to get to the hotel. So first things first, let's get out of here. We're in JetBlue's Terminal 5, so let's go find the AirTrain. So now we're going to head down the escalator and go to baggage claim. Okay, so once you come out into baggage claim at Terminal 5, you are going to just head straight down this hallway. There's an escalator at the end and it's going to take you up to the AirTrain. Obviously, grab your bags first if you've got checked bags. You're gonna get off the escalator and just keep going this way, which is the only way you can if you walk. And you're gonna see this sign just over here, and you're basically just gonna go up another escalator. Okay, so once you're off the escalator, you're just gonna keep going down this hallway. Downside about flying into Terminal 5, which is mostly just, I think, JetBlue entirely maybe, is there is the longest walkway to the AirTrain. So we are still walking. We're going to go down this long walkway now. And eventually we are going to get to the AirTrain. To be honest, normally when it's nice out, like summer, I will just walk outside between the terminals. I think it's a lot nicer, but it's freezing today, so we're going to stay in here and stay warm. Okay, finally, we are coming to the end. Okay, now we're just going to follow the signs for the AirTrain and go down the escalator. Okay, so you can see there's two different lines. Today everything is just running on one line, but normally there's two different lines. So to get to the Long Island Railroad, you want to go to the Jamaica Station, which is going to be BJZ or Long Island Railroad. So you want to get on the red line with the AirTrain. The screen will show it in a second. Okay, so when you come out of the AirTrain, you are going to do contactless payment. You can either do Apple Pay or tap your card, and you're going to pay $8.50 to exit. And from there, you're going to see a sign that says Long Island Railroad. We are going to follow that sign. If you do want to take the train, we're not doing that today, but I do have a different video for you. I'll stick that here. And if that is the case, you're going to follow the sign that says street and subway down. We're not doing that today. We are going to be Long Island Railroad, so let's go. We're gonna go through here. Okay, so because it's a peak time, which means it's during the week and during prime hours, we're paying $7.25 today to go from JFK on the Long Island Railway into Grand Central. Let's go. Also, it is incredibly important to buy your ticket before you get on the train, so you can do that at the machine upstairs before you head to the track. Okay, so one other thing to note is when you go down onto the track, you're going to notice that when you're standing there, like for example, the side I was standing on said side track 2, but then also across the platform it said track 2. So basically when the train pulls in, it opens on both sides. So either way, you're going to be able to get on the train. Do not stress. Okay, so as you can see, I am off the train. It's 11:09. That took about 18 minutes. Overall, totally worth it. Definitely saves you a good bit of time on the subway. I would still be nowhere near Manhattan. So, well, maybe just entering Manhattan, but this is so worth it. Okay, so once you get up to this level, you are going to just follow the signs for the subway. We're going to head down this hallway. We are going to take the elevator to, it looks like the concourse is what we want. So we're going to go up another level. Okay, so we're just going to keep walking straight. So once you make it to the top of the escalator, you are just going to continue walking straight through the turnstiles. You are going to have to pay again. This is the actual subway now we're entering, and I believe currently that is $3 per ride. Okay, so once you hit this point, you've got two options. You can either go upstairs and check out Grand Central, which I do recommend seeing, but I would drop off your luggage first. So tap that card, tap that phone, and you can either take the S, which is going to be the shuttle to Times Square, and if you're using this entrance, you're going to go just to the right, you're going to see an arrow, but in this case, we are taking the 7, which runs horizontal. So we're going to take it just one stop to Bryant Park, and then we're going to switch onto a train that's going to take us closer to where we're staying. This station also has the 456, which runs up the Upper East Side. So depending on where you're staying, you may or may not want to come into Grand Central. So check with your accommodations. They're going to tell you what station's closest. You can also do a very similar route to this going to Penn Station, but in this case, because we're staying closer to Grand Central, this made more sense. Right, one more thing before you get on the train, double check it's going the right direction, because you might just see the train number or letter and run to go get on it, and it could be going the wrong way. So always double check. Okay, so we took the 7-1 stop. You're going to get off at 5th Avenue, and from there we are transferring to the M. We're going to just take it up to 57th Street, and from there we're close to our accommodation. Again, check with yours to find out where the closest subway station is for you. And there you have it. We've made it to Manhattan.